Hello everyone, this is Navda Soni, Assistant Professor, Department of Quality Assurance at LG Institute of Pharmacy. I welcome you all on e-lecture series of Pharma Ignite. Pharma Ignite is official YouTube channel of LG Institute of Pharmacy. In previous session, we have discussed the validation and the qualification. In that introductory part of validation and qualification was studied. Today I am going to explain equipment validation in detail. In that various stages of equipment validation like DQ, IQ, OQ and PQ. So let's begin with equipment validation. First of all, a validation program involves various components in the pharmaceutical organization related to process, equipment, product, processes, procedures, etc. It is regulatory requirements, means it is mandatory. Okay, it is regulatory requirement for the pharmaceutical company to perform instrument validation for all new equipments or all new instruments. Instrument validation requires detailed knowledge of the instrumentation system being validated and is therefore usually performed by the company supplying the instrument. There is a main 4 stages of qualification or equipment validation, that is DQ, IQ, OQ and PQ. DQ means design qualification, installation qualification, operational qualification and performance qualification. Here, first design qualification is performed, then after installation qualification, operational qualification and performance qualification. Here you can see these all stages are interconnected with change control. So one question is arise that what is change control? Change control is the when change is being made in any process or any procedure, it is reported as change control procedure, and that is approved by the company or authority, and the change control is used to control the changes made in the pharmaceutical industry. Means any minor changes, like one instrument is placed at one place to another, it is reported in the change control procedure. So this design qualification, installation qualification, operational qualification and performance qualification, this all are interconnected with the change control procedure. Who should do equipment validation? Generally user and the vendor. The major responsibility of equipment validation is user. So the ultimate responsibility for the accuracy of analysis result and for the equipment qualification is user. Design qualification generally done by the user because the specification is given by the user itself. So the design qualification is generally done by user, while in the case of installation qualification, for the small and low cost instrument, the qualification is done by the user itself, like pH meter, conductometer, this kind of small instrument, the installation qualification done by the user itself. But for the large, complex and high cost instrument like UV, IR, NMR, this kind of higher or costly instrument, for the costly instrument, the installation qualification done by the vendor. Operational qualification done either by user or the vendor, but the performance qualification should always be done by user because on every day or on the regular basis the performance of instrument monitored by the user. So performance qualification should be done by the only by user because its application is very specific and the vendor may not be familiar with this. So the PQ should be done on the daily basis and this particular limits this task to the user. Now we will discuss the stages DQ, IQ, OQ and PQ in detail. First, that is design qualification. Always this order should be maintained: DQ, IQ, OQ and PQ. So first, design qualification defines the functional and operational specifications. This operational and functional specifications means the prior functions, means needs of user is described to the vendor and these descriptions are given to the vendor. So when instrument arrives at particular place, so the specification which we are given to the vendor is fulfilled or not, it should be checked. So this complete specification of the instrument and the detail of conscious decision in the selection of the supplier. There are steps that should be considered for the inclusion in the design qualification, like description of analysis problems, means any problems which arises during analysis. Description of intended use of the equipment, means what kind of uses or for which kind of use this instrument is used. Description of intended environment, means in which kind of environment the instrument should be placed. So these are the description should be given. Next, preliminary selection of the functional and the performance specification, means the specification should be checked. Functional and performance specification should be checked. Preliminary selections of the supplier, means selection of the supplier is the major task. Okay, so preliminary selection should be done. Instrument test, if the instrument or technique is new. Final selection of the equipment and the final selection of the supplier and the equipment both. Then after, installation should be done. So installation qualification, it established that instrument is received as designed, as specified, means the design and specifications is given to the vendor. So installation qualification establishes that the instrument is received as designed and as specified, that is, it is properly installed in the selected environment, and this environment is suitable for the operation and the use of the instrument. The system and equipment should be correctly installed in accordance with the installation plan and installation qualification protocol. Requirements for the calibration and maintenance, cleaning should be drawn up by during installation, and the installation qualification should include identification and verification of all system element and parts. The qualification involves the coordinated efforts of the vendor, the operating department, the project team, and the QA department. These four, the members of these four departments responsible for this installation qualification. Which four? The vendor. First, with the vendor. Operating department means who will operate. So the operating department, member of operating department, member of project team means all the whole project team, and the QA department. This four department or these three department and vendor gave coordinated efforts in the installation qualification. Mainly two functions are remaining after completion of installation qualification, that is calibration and instrument datasheet preparation. These two are remaining after the completion of installation qualification. Then after, operational qualification comes. After the installation qualification, operational qualification should be done. So the operational qualification is the process of demonstrating that the instrument will function according to its operational specification in the selected environment. The proper operation of equipment is verified by performing the test function specified in the protocol. All the specifications and the functions, means test functions, are reported into the protocol previously. Training of operators for the system and equipment should be provided, and the training record maintained. It should be maintained properly. System and equipment should be released for the routine use after the completion of OQ, provided that all calibration, cleaning, maintenance, training, and related tests and results were found to be acceptable. So all the results should be acceptable during the operational qualification. Following are the contents of equipment operational qualifications, like applications, SOPs, utilization list, process description, test instrument utilized to be conduct test, the test instrument calibration, critical parameters, test function list, and the test function summaries. These all are contents for the equipment operational qualification. And at last, performance qualification is done. It is the process of demonstrating that instrument is consistently performed according to the specification appropriate for its routine use, means on a daily basis it works properly. For that, performance qualification should be done. PQ should always be performed under the conditions that are similar to routine use. As I said earlier, on the regular basis, performance qualification should be done. So the PQ should always be performed under the conditions that are similar to routine sample analysis. So this all stages, these four stages, DQ, IQ, OQ and PQ should be done on equipment. Question arise that why it should be done. For proper safety and proper maintenance of equipment, this equipment validation is needed. Just example, I am giving one example. If company require new tablet machine, so first of all, what company will do? Prepare specification. They will prepare specification and it gives to the vendor. Vendor give proper tablet machine as specified or as given specification. So first, design qualifications means this specifications which we are given to the vendor is fulfilled or not. Then after, tablet machine is installed, like installation qualification. Then after, operation means pilot batch, on this pilot scale operational qualification is performed, and then after on daily basis performance qualification is done. So this DQ, IQ, OQ and PQ on tablet punching machine. So all the reports, protocol, SOPs and the other related document should be gathered, or it is gathered and compiled for the regulatory requirement. So it is mandatory. What is the role of FDA in the validation? The validation process is regulated by the guidelines and the restrictions set forth by the FDA, means Food Drug Administration. Validation rules are given in the 21 CFR Part 210 and 211 as the part of the CGMP. That is, CFR is Code of Federal Regulations created by the US government and sets guidelines for pertaining the food and drugs. In the GTO examination, question may be asked like which are the installation and operational qualification for the validation of various apparatus. Next, they can ask give in brief about equipment validation or equipment qualification like EQ, and what is EQ, and give the steps of EQ. So you have to write all the stages in the proper way with proper example. These are the books for the reference, like P.P. Sharma and Pharmaceutical Process Validation by R.N. Nash, and these are the very good book for the reference material. Thank you for watching me.